Hey guys, Altrix here. Alaura and Constance are available to be summoned today under the banner of 2 times chance of getting legendary plus a 10 times chance of a legendary being Alaura or Constance. This type of banner is rare as they normally appear separately. In this video, we will be focusing on a theory crafting for Alaura. We will be doing a theory crafting for Constance in another video, so stay tuned for that. Before we start, all of these are purely my personal opinion and suggestion about Alaura. Feel free to comment down below to add more inputs or insights about Alaura, which I may have missed in this video. The unique selling point about Alaura is that she can remain permanently invisible, causing her to be untargetable. Activating her ultimate will cause the invisibility to be broken. I will not be going through the skills, awakenings, stats, etc. as I believe that you guys can get this info easily from the game itself. Here's the Theorycraft saber that I've made for Alaura. For the weapon and armor set, like any other DPS, I will go for the Warlord set. Attack bonus and crit rate secondary stats are mandatory in both weapon and armor, while having the third and fourth secondary stats as attack speed and crit damage is considered to be more of a late game min-max. You may have noticed that for weapon, I have chosen the third line of secondary stats as attack speed and fourth line as crit damage, and vice versa for armor. This is because I have rarely encountered crit damage as secondary stats in weapon compared to armor. For the accessory set, I will go for the Infernal Roar set. The Soulbound Arcana set will not be as beneficial for Alaura, as there might be some situation whereby you would not wish to activate her ultimate to ensure that she remains in her invisibility state. Hence, you will not benefit the fullest from using Soulbound Arcana set. Attack bonus main stats will be the way to go for all 3 accessories, and I will only settle for the accessory with at least both crit rate and crit damage being present in the secondary stats. For late game min-max, you may consider attack speed as the third secondary stats, while rage regen, HP bonus, or base attack as the fourth secondary stats. Rage regen will only be useful if you are going to use her ultimate frequently, for example, in the anti-air arena where Alaura Invis is not required. HP bonus for Alaura to be tankier, but do not use it if the source of the damage is based on max HP. And lastly, base attack to squeeze in more damage output. You may choose the last secondary stats according to your own needs. You would have noticed that I have put a ring 2 with main stats crit damage percentage. Normally, crit damage is only useful after you have stacked enough attack, when you're going against high defense enemies, or when you are going against enemies with lower defense such as the guild boss. However, I do not think that Alaura will see play in guild bosses, as there are much more marksman heroes that can outperform her in guild boss. In addition, the developer did mention that they will be reworking some defense calculations for monsters, which will rely lesser on stacking attack. So crit damage percentage main stats ring might see play in future. Moving on to the artifact, I will recommend Idril's Gaze or Nether Messenger for Alaura. Idril's Gaze is used against enemy with high defense due to the chance of ignoring defense when dealing crit damage. Nether Messenger is used in situation whereby you will be focusing on a single target for a long period of time. So choose according to the situation that you are in. Lastly, Alaura is undoubtedly known to excel in Gear Rate 3 Stage 19 and beyond. She is the perfect candidate to be placed on the right side, as she will not be targeted by the flying unit nor the boss. This allows her to single-handedly clear the wave of monsters at the right side. Here is an example. As I do not own Alaura, I will be using Silas as her replacement. You will place Alaura here where my Silas is at, facing upwards. She will be able to take on the right side by herself without any issue. Back to the theory crafting chart, I believe that Alaura might have some potential in Guild War, due to her invisibility talent. She may cause some disturbance in the attacker's strategy and timing, as they may not have the full knowledge on strategizing around her yet. Alaura will also be great in anti-air if you do not own some of the better marksman hero such as Silas or Hex. However, she will phase out soon once you have gotten the other marksman, since Arena is all about bursting the wave as soon as possible, which Alaura does not excel at. Lastly, Alaura might see some usefulness in Immortal Codex. I have not personally tested nor experienced Immortal Codex, as it is still not out in the global server. We will be able to see if Alaura is viable once we get to try the game mode. So, is Alaura worth to be summoned? For players who wish to get to Gear Rate 3 Stage 19, or trying to push to Gear Rate 3 Stage 21 easily, Alaura will certainly help you a great deal in that. However, I personally feel that Alaura is not a must to have, since there are currently no other game modes other than Gear Rate 3 that can fully utilize her invisibility talent. If you guys are participating in the summoning banner, I would strongly encourage you guys to stop once you have gotten Constance, even though you have not gotten Alaura yet. I do see more plays and potential in Constance instead of Alaura. Alright, this will be the end of today's Theorycraft video for Alaura. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to the Theorycraft video for Constance, which I will be uploading soon. As always, if you do like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for notification on new video releases. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate all your time here. I'll see you guys in the next video.